And when I went to court, all the time I was on house arrest didn't count towards anything, but I still had to be captive in my own home. You know what I mean?
And let's not forget, and this goes to what we were saying about if they represent, quote unquote, the wrong party, then they no longer with them because he killed 2 white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because they were being Black Lives Matter protesters,
right,
it's fuck them.
They checked their iTunes, said they wasn't white enough.
They raised his bail and everything.
Yeah. $2 million.
White on white crime. When they should say, hey, you killed one.
But here R. Kelly ain't got no bail.
Right.
But this man who's got the whole country, either left or right.
Good point.
Either left or right. The whole country has some type of feelings over Kyle. Whether it's positive or negative, you feel some type of way. And y'all let this man up out of here?
Good
man, come on, man.
Good point. And niggas hate black people so much that even if I said that, they'll still try to justify it. But R. Kelly was destroying lives. And shut up. Do y'all see what's going on? This man can't get a bail. He been locked up for a long ass time now.
Can't even read his own discovery, dog.
Right. He could have been making money doing things. Right. They took his money, everything. Dog killed 2 people. And he in the bar with a shirt on that says free as fuck. Wow.
That shit crazy.
Now tell me how I should feel. Once again, a black man watching that shit.
Right. He's just smearing shit right in your face.
Sons. How do I feel I can ever get a fair trial?
Right.
How can I feel anything could be fair for me? Because I don't know who thinks what.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who it was that was selling that shit in the stores.
Yeah, we could
that's wild. Cause I'm done shopping there, man. I've been boycotting a lot of shit lately, and whoever's selling that shit.
And then the thing about it is his parents didn't have to ask for anything.
Right. It was given to them.
Just took it upon themselves.
Yeah.
Let's go get Kyle. Let's go get him.
They look at dude like a savior or something,
now,
man.
What happened if OG killed 2 white people and y'all started GoFundMe for me?
They gonna come for us.
Right. Y'all be the most despicable people on earth to them.
They gonna try to research every person that donated and smear them too.
I'm putting this up, but R. Kelly can't get a bail. Straight up.
Right.
That was you brought that up, baby.
Yeah.
That was a good ass point. Yeah. They got dog jail. They put Bill Cosby in jail for some shit from 40 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. But Kyle out here free as fuck.
Yeah.
The murdered motherfuckers. Smiling, got a beard, he couldn't wait. Got his hair cut.
Yeah, and I don't understand, like, even if you all the way to the right, you can't justify the shit no matter what you say, because you got an underage person crossing state lines with a gun that's not registered to him. You know what I mean? All these factors, but they still find some way to justify the shit.
And let's just say it and keep it real, because it's right there, all because of who he killed.
Right.
That's what all. If he was out there late night with that gun and just happened to kill 2 white people walking down the street, it'd be fucking. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't ride with him. They'd be like, fucking.
Right.
But because he killed 2 motherfuckers that was saying Black Lives Matter, then it's okay.
Right.
See how quick y'all throw y'all people away? It's like, hey, fuck dude. He got tattoos and long hair. And he likes to hang out in the hood. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
You no longer want to ride with him no more. Fuck him.
Quick.
Like, wow, really? Bro, what if I just like looking like this? What if you talk to me and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm proud to be white or whatever. Just any white person, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Right.
You just looking at a motherfucker. This is wild, man. We live in a deeply racism, and nothing never got better per se. They just held shit in.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling. I deal with that in another situation where it's like, you didn't change shit, you just held shit in.
Yeah, man. It became like an inside joke. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool to be racist as long as everybody else say no. Now, they just announce it. Hey, by the way, I'm racist as fuck. You know what I mean?
They wouldn't let me share that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna ban you like Trump, man. Watch out.
This is why they started doing it in certain retailers, and they didn't name who. Because they did Shopify, they did like all the online shit, and all of those sites after they went up took them down.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowing the sale of it.
Yeah.
Right? So they had to go to certain retailers so that people could go in and pick shit up.
Yeah.
But they won't say who the retailers were. But I swear, I had heard something that it was a Target or a Kohl's in Kenosha that was selling the shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt
But
it.
he's got everything from hats to beanies to bikinis, all that shit.
And now they say those people that you named, Shopify and all them, they supposed to have cut ties with Trump too. So I don't know if they had merchandise. Probably merchandise they were selling in his, because I seen a bunch of it running through the state capitol. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they had the camo Trump hats, and that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit.
And the shirts they said "Don't tread on me" was one of them. And free as fuck and free cop.
Damn. How do you make a camouflage Trump anything? This the person that made it up as excuse so he didn't have to go to the army.
Right.
You know what I mean? How the fuck do we get camouflage anything?
That's why I said that's why it's hilarious to me.
He had a fake doctor's note excusing him from serving. And he got camouflage.
They made this man. They made Donald Trump. Now, remember when he was on The Apprentice and doing all that? He was a joke to people. Now he's the greatest American that ever lived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he said what they wanted to hear. That just made him to forget all what he did before being on the Fresh Prince. Right. None of that mattered. Being a reality star and all that. None of that mattered.
He the greatest. And then Public Enemy #1, what's dude name? They been trying to bring back to America Forever. That let everybody know, hey, they spying on y'all. Snowden. He Public Enemy #1. Somebody who let us know, hey, y'all privacy being invaded.
Right.
But then this guy, he the complete filth, and that's who they worship, man. That's they Jesus.
An inciter of riots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. When I was in this is my last time, but when I was in the HOC, I wrote letters, got the jail inspector up there, and they said that they tried to charge me with inciting. Can you believe that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, first, nobody's incited. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's literally doing nothing. I didn't spread the word. None of that happened. Nobody's moved. And then the other one, they couldn't decide it. They got me so fast, they couldn't decide what they wanted to go with. One said inciting, and what's another one? Inciting.
Group resistance.
Was that it? Was it group resistance?
They love like pulling that shit.
Yeah, I think it was. But they was out there just rambling them all. They hadn't decided. They didn't know. Right. Because I'm like, I didn't do nothing. That's why you can't decide what it is. I literally didn't do nothing. I wrote some letters. Dude came down here, got on y'all ass. So who did I incite? Y'all?
Right.
That's who seemed incited. Everybody in there chilling.
Got y'all entitled ass geeked up. That's the only thing.
They got mad. It made them mad that some motherfucker in there had enough brains and enough nuts to go to. First off, how did you even find out who the fuck to write?
Yeah.
That was the first one for him. How did you even fucking find this out?
And another point, how did they find out that you wrote them? That's supposed to be between you and the people you wrote.
Yeah,
There got to be some type of protocol so it ain't no retaliation.
Right, because he must have came down and was like, I don't know how they figured it out. Because I didn't even, when I wrote the letters, I put them in the envelope to my wife because I didn't want to take no chance of them saying, yeah, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, so they didn't even know what was going on. So maybe he came, showed them the letters, was like, hey, this guy, because he said he got on their head. Obviously he did. They came got me. You know what I'm saying? And every time they would try to pull some shit, I would bust my papers out. Oh, they couldn't stand me in there. Oh, they could not stand me because I'm like, y'all not supposed to be doing this. So it became known that any dorm I was in, if you was in there with me, you was good because I was going to stand on it like, nah. But my point is, that was inciting. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, this guy tell people, go to the state capitol. That's over inciting.
That's like an act of war.
It is.
Dude, I told my mom that. And my mom, me and I had an argument yesterday about the nature of Trump's speech while he was in Washington, while all his supporters were there.
It was innocent, wasn't it?
She was like, he didn't say that. I said, yeah, he did. He said, we're going to walk down to the Capitol or march down to the Capitol and show them that we mean business.
Yeah.
So
you have to fight like never before. That's what he's.
So you mean to tell me that his Proud Boys and all those people that were in the car were like, yeah, let's go storm the Capitol. I said, so the battering of the front doors with the gate, well, she's like, no, they let them in.
Sure.
Like, Bob, go lay down.
You mean the doors gave way?
So there's some stuff, okay, that you see from a different perspective. Okay? My mom's asleep in this one. And I told her that. I said, you know what, I love you to death. I said, but you looking at this the whole wrong way. She said, no, that was all Antifa's doing. I said, Mom,
Wow.
all those people that were on TV were all white to me. Okay? I said, if they would have been black, Hispanic, Asian, Hmong, and they would have went and did that, it would have been a different scenario and a different story. Okay?
Right.
I said, I can't sit here and distinguish which one was Antifa and which one was Trump.
Right.
Okay? And they stormed the Capitol. They broke down the doors of the Capitol. They broke their way into the Capitol. They did some bad shit.
Yeah.
Okay? I said, so with that in itself, separate religion and separate all the other shit you believe, because this is what happened on camera.
What proof do they have that it was Antifa?
None.
I
Donald
wanna
Trump
know
again.
that. You know what I mean? Like, who from Antifa?
Right.
Raise your hand.
Right. It was like, yeah, it was us. You know how we do. You know what I mean? Who is everything they blame on Antifa?
See, the crazy thing is, man.
When the Trump, notice, excuse me, but right quick, when anytime a Trump rally or anything like that, a protest get out of hand, notice they always say it was Antifa.
Right.
They always say
They want to say, oh, look, they're not our guys.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like me saying that we went to a Donald Omar concert and the Mexicans, while I said, that wasn't us, it was a Latin king.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Good. That was funny. Right. Well, no, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So it's some dumb shit.
Right.
Like, how can you can't say that?
Right. It was y'all all Latin motherfuckers. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who's who. Shit, man.
We didn't do it.
Right.
I promise.
Because like he said, if it was 500 black dudes on one side of the road and 3 on the other and they smashed the windows, they ain't going to say it was them 3 black dudes.
No,
they going to say it was Black Lives Matter. It was 100 something out there.
They all incited it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how, and they wouldn't be wrong. I can't say that's wrong because that's all you see. Like I say, we can't tell who was Antifa and who was Trump. They all look the same out there. So, and that would be in any case.
Trump flags, Confederate flags. You know what I mean? You see all that stuff.
Right.
You didn't see not one Antifa.
For real, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're out in front of the Capitol and all you